Yo, what's up everyone? Welcome back. Today we're diving into Storm number 5. And trust me, this one's on a whole different level. We're talking cosmic battles, god tier transformations, and Storm going from mutant powerhouse to something beyond even the gods. Let's get into it. Before the universe, before time, before space, there was oblivion, a void without end. A truth buried beneath the great lie that our universe tells itself, that it simply began. But the reality, our universe was a thief. It stole from the nothingness, expanding into it, devouring the emptiness to create existence. And for eons, oblivion has watched, patient and still, but no longer. The time has come for balance to be restored, and in the heart of the cosmic reckoning is Storm. Once, she was Aurora Monroe, a mutant, a queen, a goddess in the eyes of many. But in recent days, she had faced trials unlike any before. A sickness of radiation poisoning nearly claimed her, only for Dr. Voodoo to save her at a price. Forbidden from using her mutant powers for 7 days, she was left vulnerable, just as fate demanded her presence in Latveria, where Victor Von Doom, the new Sorcerer Supreme, awaited. She never intended to fight. She never wanted to, but when the choice was the life of an innocent or obeying a mystical decree, Storm did what she always did. She protected. She unleashed her power, and in an instant, she was struck down, her life snuffed out by the vengeful spirit Egun. But death was not the end. Storm awoke in a place beyond understanding, the spirit world, and standing before her, eternity itself, the living embodiment of the universe. And in an instant, she was remade, no longer just a woman, no longer just a mutant. She was something more, something eternal, eternal Storm. And her first act, vengeance. In Latveria, the spirit that had stolen her life cowered before her. "Please," Egun begged, "I saved your life." Storm's eyes burned with cosmic fire. "You saved my host's life, and then you took it back." She lifted her hand, power crackling at her fingertips. "Fret not, Egun," she whispered, as pressure crushed the spirit's form. "You are a spirit. You will never truly die." And then, with a force beyond comprehension, she turns Egun into a small ball and consumed him. But her fury was not yet sated. She turned toward the one who had drawn her into this conflict, the man who believed himself a god, the ruler of Latveria, Dr. Doom. Doom stood unmoving, his voice calm. "You are the one in danger here," he declared. "You brought a demon to my nation, demolished my home, endangered my people in your reckless battle." He raised a hand, dismissing her as though she were nothing. "Leave my country, eternal Storm, or face the wrath of Doom." But elsewhere, in a realm beyond mortal understanding, an even greater battle loomed. The dimensions of manifestations, 3 billion years ago. Oblivion loomed before eternity, its voice a whisper and a storm. "You have taken too much from me," it declared. "I have no room left to contain my twin. Death has no place in my void, for you have stolen every inch of it." Eternity stood firm. "I will not house her." A sigh echoed through the cosmos. The living tribunal, the cosmic judge of all things, spoke. "Very well," it decreed. "The matter of death's fate shall be decided by trial by combat." The ground trembled as the tribunal's hammer struck. Eternity gestured. "Fighting in my stead is eternal madness, the insane, a champion crafted by the universe itself." Oblivion laughed, a sound that rattled the very fabric of existence. "I have made no beings, spawned no hires. I am my own combatant." The battle began. It was not the first time Oblivion and Eternity had fought. It would not be the last, but history had a cruel habit of repeating itself. 12 battles, 12 victories for Oblivion, and with each victory, a skull was added to the belt at its waist, the remains of every eternal warrior who had dared to stand against it. This time was no different. In mere moments, the battle was over. Eternal madness was cut down. Oblivion had won. And as per the decree, death, that cold, endless force, was now a part of the universe, and death was coming for Doom. Back in Latveria, the Sorcerer King did not flinch as Storm confronted him. "If you expect me to beg," Doom said, cutting into his meal with the precision of a man who feared nothing, "then you have misjudged who stands before you. If you expect me to cower, then you do not know Aurora Monroe." He leaned forward, eyes gleaming. "She will not allow you to take the life of an unarmed man." And for the first time since her rebirth, Eternal Storm hesitated. She trembled. Eternity's voice echoed in her mind. "You seem to know my host a great deal," it murmured. "Very well, Victor von Doom. It seems you have escaped certain death." Doom smirked. "It is death who evades my wrath." But the game was not over. In the dimension of manifestations, Oblivion seethed. 3 eons without my twin, it hissed. 3 eons of emptiness. I want her back. Eternity's answer was simple. Then take her. But Oblivion's fury knew no bounds. "You greedy robber," it snarled. "Where will I have my precious sister? What part of my void remains untouched by your insatiable hunger? All you do is take." Eternity was unmoved. "It is not what I do, Oblivion. It is who I am." Oblivion's voice became a whisper of finality. "Then existence would be better without you in it." The living tribunal turned, its face unreadable. "Who are you to question the will of the one above all?" it asked. Motion denied. "Your right to convene another trial is revoked. You shall forever exist apart from your twin." And though Oblivion would never admit it, in the presence of the cosmic court, unseen by all, it shed a tear, and the one above all saw it. Existence trembled. The living tribunal's blue heart turned blood red. In the house of ideas, the dwelling of the one above all, the Watcher observed, across Asgard, across Earth, across the farthest reaches of space, and somewhere on the small, fragile world, Spider-Man groaned. "Oh, what if this is another Spider-Verse thing? I swear." And Jean Grey, she turned eyes wide. She sensed Storm. Back on Earth, far from Latveria, far from the cosmic courts, in a sanctuary in Atlanta, Georgia, Storm sat curled into a ball, surrounded by hippos, and she wept. For the universe was vast, the forces in motion were beyond mortal comprehension, and she was caught between them, between power and the woman she used to be, and she did not know which would win. And that, my friends, was Storm number 5, a comic roller coaster from start to finish. We saw Oblivion demand justice for eons of being drained, Doom standing defiant even in the face of an all-powerful Storm, and the living tribunal setting up the ultimate battle for the fate of the cosmos. And through it all, Storm, now wielding powers beyond imagination, finds herself caught between her humanity and her newfound godhood. And what happens next? Will she embrace this overwhelming power, or will Aurora Monroe, the wind beneath the storm, resist becoming something unrecognizable? And what's the true endgame for Oblivion? Drop your theories in the comments below. As always, make sure to like, subscribe, and hit that bell so you never miss a video. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.